Good morning, friends. Just type in yes if you are able to hear me. Are you guys able to hear me? Okay, great. Got some yes from some people. Friends, this is basically some session on the technical analysis. We have been talking for quite a long on this price action and other things. There was one strategy which I was using it for some scalping. Okay, and I've seen it is giving good results for our day trading. Okay, and this is basically a channel analysis. This is very well known strategy in the price action. Okay, and it is basically used by most of the people in a long term analysis as well as the short term analysis. Okay, but the problem what is happening here is um, so there are certain things which we need to keep in mind. Okay, so we will just get into this particular thing. If you have any questions, you can just raise it so that I also know if there are any anything which are there which we can cover it up today. Okay, so today's session will be more of a price action. Okay, there would be one follow up which I will do it with the strategy which we were using it the Hekenashi strategy. Okay, uh, good morning, friends. I think Sadashiv. Okay, I missed some messages. So morning, friends, again, whoever joined later. Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. We had to change the link because there was some technical issue. So I'll be just talking about this strategy. Any questions? Just let me know so that we can cover up those things also today. Okay, because it's a long pending session which I wanted to do it with you guys, and we could not do it. So this channel strategy is basically a simple thing. Okay. See, you all know that the price does not move in one direction, like straightforward direction. So like this, the price is not going to move like straight line like this. Okay, the price will always move. Now if you see this particular channel, I hope you guys are able to see my screen. If you see this price, how it is moving. Okay, it was uptrend. It has moved up. However, the challenge what would happen for any trader in a day on this particular day, basically the Thursday, which is expiry day, and expiry day the market will be more like this. Okay, just to kind of eat up the premium. But if you see this particular thing, and if you know, okay, if I buy one in the money option and I just hold it till probably till this 2 o'clock or something, I probably would get good enough money. However, the problem what is happening here is when the trend is changing like this. Okay, it is coming down. We don't know whether we have to book the profits or we have to just stay in with the thing. Okay. So what I was doing is basically I was just testing this particular thing for some time, and what I did was just a 1 minute chart. Okay. Uh, so on the 1 minute, what was happening here is if it is an expiry day also. Okay. So what I did was I'll remove this particular thing for time being. Okay, just to have a more clarity. Okay, uh, so this was a time when we sorry. Okay, I changed the time frame so it is looking like this. Okay, so we will do any analysis on any chart. Okay, so now look at the 17th thing. Okay, now on this particular place, if you remember, I had shared some certain charts which was talking about some resistance at this points. Okay, and the market opened around that particular level, okay, and there was a support at this level, okay. So this was a support which was there, okay, which we had already seen the things, okay. Now if at all if at all the market is opening at this range, okay, and we know, okay, we have to find out some trade, okay. So generally I don't trade till 9:45, okay. That is a basic thing. So probably because you have to give some time for this setup to work out. First thing is, if we are taking this particular thing and we are forming a channel here, okay. So the first channel was here, okay. This is 1 minute chart, okay. So what I'm doing is basically I'm just trying to tell you right now, okay, how this works, okay. So if this is a channel, okay, now this is a downtrend, okay, clearly confirming me this is a downtrend, okay. Then what is happening is it is breaking out at this particular point, okay, and then this movement is become sideways, okay. So if you look at it, little upside movement, okay, and this particular period, like any other day, any price will move, okay. The downtrend, then it is kind of a base, okay. So this is price action, we call it as a momentum candle, and then we call it as a base, okay. So basically this is where the base is getting formed, okay. Then what is happening is at this particular point, okay, any price action when we use it, okay, now just see this particular trend. Now at this particular point, till I told you around 9:45 I would not trade, okay. So what I'm doing is basically till this particular point I'm just watching the market, okay, and then I'm seeing, okay, this is in a sideways trend, so I will not trade anything here, okay, and then I will wait for this particular thing to give me a breakout either side, okay, upside or downside. Now yesterday's thing, if you know, if you would have analyzed this particular thing, see, it played in this particular range. So this was basically a base for me, okay, and then it kind of tried to break this particular area. Now in price action, we always need to remember one thing, that whatever might be our support or resistance which is there, okay. Now here if you look at it, this particular channel, if you would have marked it, I'll just mark it little perfect, okay, so that you know the exact thing what is happening, okay. Now this was little upside trend which was there, okay. Now if you see, when the breakout has happened somewhere here, okay, when this line was going like this, the breakout has happened like this, okay, and in price action, always remember, whenever the breakout happens, it will always test that particular support or resistance. And if it is testing and it is coming out positively, it is a good sign for that side, for us to go into the that side direction, okay. Now what has happened here is basically, if I am a scalping, okay, and I just want a quick bucks, okay. So what I have seen is this was a trend, okay, this was a trend which was formed, okay. You need little accuracy here, because if anything you miss out, you might tend to lose out the actual trend or actual movement. Like earlier we had created this, when I moved that particular thing, that trend was looking more of a sideways. Now but if you look at this particular thing, it is looking like a little upward trend, okay. So basically downtrend, a little upward, okay, slightly sloping. It is a kind of base which is getting formed, okay, because we are mapping these two swing highs, because this is showing us upside, okay. Now when we mark, if you wrongly mark these levels like this, then it will look like a this thing, downside move, okay. But then what is happening is, in this channel itself, if you look at it, this channel itself, now this is swing high, okay. Now this swing high, if I'm connecting with this, I will know, okay, there is some sideways movement or a downtrend kind of movement. So this uptrend is not there, okay. So this uptrend is getting broken somewhere, and this is confirming me that there is a downtrend which is starting. Now if you look at it as per the price action, when the price has gone up, came down, okay. Now if you look at it, if you extend this particular line here, okay, you will get to know that, see, let's just connect it so that it's better understanding for you all guys, okay. So when it broke out of this particular level, it exactly tested this level again. This was our support which was broken. Now it has become resistance. So price will always test it, whether this particular support or resistance, is it strong? Okay, and then what it will do is basically once it is tested, then it has given you that down move. Okay, so this is how we do the analysis. Okay, now if at all I am entering into my trade, okay, now every one of you ask me, how do I trade, and how do I trail my stop losses, and what all things I do. Okay, now mine is more of a scalping. Okay, so if I tell you, okay, this is my trade. Okay, once I entered, and this was a trend which was there, okay, at this particular time. Okay, so probably I'm just watching this particular thing because I entered here, somewhere here. Okay, so I'm just connecting these lines. Okay, and I'm just following that particular channel. Now what I'm doing is I'm just following this particular channel. Okay, so when the breakout happens like this, probably, okay, so the breakout happens, I might exit. Okay, because my scalping, because I'm using scalping strategy. Okay, and I'm just using those 10 points, 20 points, 30 points, because the lot size is big. Okay, so what I'm doing is basically 9277 till 9250. So this 20 points I would have scalped it here. Okay, if at all I have to get out of it. But if I look at it, this breakout was not supported. Okay, this breakout was not supported. So if at all I go with this channel, okay, and the channel is moving like this, okay, which I told you, the price will always move like this. Okay, and now if I am on a downside, I'm just waiting for this to give me a confirmation, because my SL will be hit. SL will be here only at 9279. Okay, because this is the price I entered, probably 5 points up and down. Okay, upside, and then I will trail this particular thing. So what is going to happen is, at this particular point, probably I would have got some 9210, or probably as per this channel I would have booked that particular thing here. Or else if I am continuing, then what I will watch is whether this channel is continuing. Okay, now this channel is continuing almost till, if you look at it, till this point. Okay, so there was a false breakout which was there. Okay, now this channel drawing is, I don't know why it is so slow, but okay. So I'm just drawing it like this here. Okay, probably we can just do testing later. But what is happening is, somewhere around this particular place, this has confirmed me that I need to exit this particular trade. Okay, why? Because, sorry guys, my system is kind of getting stuck. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just testing these particular things. Okay, so this particular, till this particular point, I know, okay, these are the points which I had. Okay, so downside it is breaking, it is fine for me because I'm in a short trade. Okay, so my only concern will be till here. Okay, now in this particular place, if you see, if I extend this particular thing till here, okay, I would see the trend has changed, it has gone out. Okay, so at this particular point I am gonna book my profits because it is breaking my channel. Okay, now this particular analysis we can do it on any time frame. Okay, we can do it in 1 hour, we can do it in 5 minutes, we can do it in 1 minute, 15 minutes, whatever is your way of trading. Okay, but this one will give you exactly where exactly the price is moving. Okay, so as soon as your trend is broken, you get out of. Now if you see here, this particular price, okay, it was coming till here in this channel. Okay, and it attempted to break here. Okay, now I'm not going to exit it because I will have little stop loss upside somewhere here. Okay, but what I'm trying to do is I'm just testing with my next candle, because this is just a 1 minute candle. Okay, because this will have lots of noise guys. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is I'm just testing this particular thing, whether it is actually broken, it is not broken. Okay, now this was a question which was there, how do you find out breakouts and uh, the trend reversals. Okay, now you would get the answer here only in this channel analysis. Okay, now if you do this particular thing in 1 hour, you will get a longer time frame channels which are there. Okay, now in 1 minute I'm just doing a scalping. Now see the results. If I would have bought put here, as soon as it is broken out, okay, if I take a put and I just hold it till here, okay, how many points guys? 9193 to 9100, just 100 points without doing anything. Okay, this is just a pure price action. Forget about this IDX and all those things which are put in downside. Okay, we just have to understand this particular logic. Okay, the price action is very simple, yet it is very confusing. So we always need to remember these particular things. And here, if at all your emotion comes into picture, like it is broken, now you have taken a short trade somewhere here, okay, in between. We ideally should not take any trade in between when it is it is already in that particular trend. Okay, I would probably wait for this particular place where my momentum is changing, like probably I am buying a call here and waiting for this target. Okay, and when this kind of zone which is getting formed, okay, when it is a bigger zone, okay, like this, so what I'm doing is, in this particular zone, so first zone will get formed here only. Okay, this is my another smaller zone which I will form it here. Okay, so till this particular thing, I will, at this breakout, probably I can go for a long side, okay, call, and then I will take a thing here, but I don't have a target here, right? So I'm not going to take a trade here. I need some confirmation somewhere, okay, where this getting formed. Okay, now if I look at it, if I form like this, okay, this will be the channel which will get formed. Okay, now if I just if I just mark it like this, okay, it would be easier for you to understand. Okay, if I mark it like this, okay, now these two swings I marked it. Okay, so probably if the price is coming till here, okay, one swing I got it first itself here. Okay, I will wait for the another swing, another confirmation that this is the channel. Okay, then the price is coming down here. Okay, this was basically a sideways movement here. Okay, then I can buy a call here and I can wait for this target. Okay, this will be quick scalping, guys. Okay, this is quick scalping because this is 1 minute. But if you go for a longer time frame, you will get to know lots of these things can be used for our price action trading. Okay, this is just the price action. Don't worry about anything except the volume. I don't use any other indicators. Okay, and this is a quick money. Okay, if you get time, you can just practice this. I had shared certain channels. Okay, yesterday, day before yesterday, the Dow chart which I had shared it with you guys. If you would have seen those charts, you would have realized how important it is. In the longer time frame also, it has taken a support at that particular time. Okay, so these are few important points which we need to remember. Okay, uh, okay, so there is some question called which is saying how to decide when to create channel. So guys, it is not about deciding when I have to create a channel. Now if you would have seen here, okay, how I'm creating a channel or why I'm creating a channel. Okay, I'm just trying to create, whether, see, it's a simple basic price action funda. Okay, we are only connecting, you either you do this channel, or you do draw some two trend lines. Okay, it's just a basic thing, that if we are connecting these two, high lower highs, okay, the higher highs, okay, and if you are connecting this with the trend, you will see there is a trend which is getting formed, isn't it? So this is my trend. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just creating that as a channel, so that I know, okay, what is the range that price is going to play for that particular period. Okay, so if I'm changing my time frame to say 15 minutes. Now see, this particular time when I had to do this particular analysis, okay, this was a downtrend. Okay, so if I'm in a downtrend, if I'm if I'm holding some puts here, okay, this price is opening here, okay, and then price is moving like this. Okay, then it comes down. Okay, so it is basically this particular time, it is telling me that, okay, the price is trying to move out of this particular zone. So I will cover my positions, my short positions here only. Okay, which is confirming me that there is a trend reversal which is happening. Okay, so basically we are just connecting, see here, now here we had short. Okay, then it has gone long. Okay, on one candle it tried to, but if you look at it, it was in a range only, it did not break that range. Okay, some or other way, this particular point it tried to break that range. So this is where we would have booked the things. and then on 15 minutes it has not given you trend till here. Okay, so I will wait for this particular thing, then I will wait for this, and then I can cover my position somewhere here 9126. Okay, so 50 points you would have got it here in this particular thing if you are playing in a future or a spot kind of thing. Okay, or you can put it on any other charts. Okay, so you can use this in any any time frame. It is not necessary that 1 minute. 1 minute is more of a scalping for me, guys. So it is not advisable for you, because till the time you are not expert on these things, don't even try to do 1 minute chart, because it will confuse you a lot, and it will be very fast. Okay, you can do it in 5 minutes, you can do it in 15 minutes, you can do it in 1 hour. Okay, if you are taking a positional thing, you would better go for 1 hour or 30 minutes chart, so that you know okay, which side I have to go. Okay, now when the trend is changed here, it clearly confirm me here. Okay, my trend was here somewhere around here, and it has broken out of that particular place, so I am exiting my position, my short position, I'm exiting immediately. Okay, now this was a long situation which was there, it has broken here. Okay, so I will exit my long position even if it is a profit or loss or whatever it is. And the best thing to manage your trades is avoiding to look into your profits and losses. You need to have some points, some targets in your mind, and then you play according to that particular thing, and you don't trade like just watching this particular thing. Okay, well, this is my profit or this is my loss, and then then you get into an emotional factor saying that how do I recover my loss and all these things. Okay, so this is the point which we are trying to cover up here. Okay, so basically a trend and trend confirmation, this is just a price price momentum, we are capturing it. And see, the channel is basically, see, if you can read naked charts also, it is easier. Okay, but however there are certain people who are confused when looking at just the naked chart. Okay, so if I put some charts here like this. Okay, okay, now if I put the charts like this, will you be able to take a trade? Is so the time you take your take your eyes to that level and try to read those levels and understand, okay, what is happening, and how do I kind of read these charts without any indicators. That is a time probably you will be able to understand what all things we can do it. Okay, but till that time, if you just form a channel that okay, this is my these will be basically guiding lines for you, and which will tell you what exactly we can do it in that. So now this, if you have seen the price, when it stopped giving me at this particular point only, I had booked my positions. Okay, though it gave a further downside here, it broke that particular level, but the time it is not forming me, it is not breaking that levels, I will start covering my. And if it is start breaking upside, then it is like this was a zone which is a no trade zone. Okay, and then probably the entry which is only happening at this particular point, because it is consecutively two candles, it is breaking that level. Okay, and then you can take a long trade here. Okay, so that's how it works out. Okay, this you can put it on any charts, any stock price or anything which is there. Okay, nothing to worry about whether it will work only on Nifty or whether it will work only on a bank Nifty and all those things. However, this is the point is basically just to cover up these things. Okay. Now, when we were doing this analysis, okay, when the breakout happens, like we are in a short side, and if the breakout happens downside, okay, that would be the first signal that we should ideally exit, or we have to move our stop losses. Okay, because when it is breaking that channel, or even on the positive side, we have to be careful, because it may not stay out of that particular zone. Because what is happening is, when the price is actually, so if at all we are moving like this. Okay, now the movement which become either very strong. Okay, now if you look at it here, okay, this was our channel. Okay, now this is a downward sloping channel. Okay, when the breakout has happened here, okay, either what I have to do is, I have to move my, or I have to create another channel here, just to keep a confirmation whether my momentum is gone strong or what is happening. So if you look at it, this channel, the downward channel itself has broken this particular, the candle has broken this downward channel only. So that means the momentum is going to become either very strong. Okay, so I'll just try and move my stop losses little below. Okay, and what I will do is when I'm trailing it, I'm just trailing it with this candle, earlier candle ka high. Okay, when I'm shorting it, when I'm going on the long side, I will move my stop loss to the earlier candle low. Okay, now if you see this particular thing, it has become very very fast. Okay, if you, this would have given you very very quick money here. Okay, the shorting would have given you very very quick money. So this is what you have to watch out. Now in 15 minutes, if you see this chart, it will give you a very very clear indication which side the breakout has happened. You would have taken a long trade here. Okay, so this is how the channel analysis which I wanted to talk about is working right now. Okay, any other questions on this particular thing, you can ask me right now. If anybody is not clear with this fact. So I think this would have covered your major topics, like how to change the how to check the trend changing or anything which is happening. Okay, so guys, we were working on, if there are no other questions on this particular channel thing, then we will get into the other topic which I wanted to cover up. A quick topic. Well, I do it both in options as well as future. Um, so this analysis, this is whatever I've selected. This is any chart for that matter. Okay, I have not even seen whether this is my Nifty 50 charts or future charts. I can do it in anything. Generally, I play with options, but sometimes nowadays what has happened is, because option premiums are falling much faster, I'm using the other method, which is future. Okay, so future is giving much better movement. However, in the future also we are seeing there is a issue, which is like premium is getting changed quite frequently. Okay, so like certain changes which are happening when your Nifty spot was down by only 50 points, your future was almost down by 80 points or 100 points. So those kind of adjustments are also happening in future, but future is better at this particular time, because your VIX is falling, and when VIX is falling, your option premiums will tend to go much lower as compared to what we expect. And don't hold any options for a longer period in this particular. It has to be scalping, or it has to be 1 hour max to max. You should hold any option, because otherwise, even if the market is moving in your direction, you are not going to get any money out of it, because your premium is going to fall, because VIX is suddenly falling. VIX has come down to almost 40, 46, 47. And VIX falling is a good sign, but for the option buyer, it always becomes a difficult task. No, so when we are talking about the breakout, just remember one thing, guys. Any breakout which is happening, any channel breakout which is happening, okay, we need to only consider one thing, that the candle which is there, the candle which is breaking that particular level, okay, at least that has to be 50% above that particular breakout zone. Okay, so if at all, if at all there is this zone, I will show you. Now you see this particular candle. Okay, now what has happened is, in this particular thing, there was a resistance zone here. Okay, and it has broken out that particular thing. So my 50% of my candle is actually above this particular zone. So this is confirming me, okay, there is a confirmation signal here. However, what I will do is I will wait for another one more confirmation here, okay, another candle, which is that is breaking my high of that candle, and then I will definitely take a trade. Whether this candle is red or this thing, I will still take a trade with a stop loss of either this resistance which has become support, or else my this candle low. This is how I generally trade. Okay, this is the again price action, but you don't consider this example, because what is going to happen is here, I as per my zones. Okay, yesterday also, day before yesterday also, this was just playing in that particular range only. Okay, so if you would have seen this zone which we had created, which I had marked it has given a breakout here. Okay, now breakout has happened here, it has gone down and all these things, and then so yesterday when we are checking this particular thing, this was the exact thing, and then in this zone only the Nifty has taken a support. But now say this particular part. Okay, this particular part, the breakout has happened, however, the my 50% of the candle, this candle is pretty big. Okay, but the problem is this candle is not 50% above this my resistance, so I will not take this as a breakout. Now here I see there is a breakout. Okay, my candle is above this particular thing, so this can confirm me, okay, there is a proper breakout. Then I need to wait, because my next candles are like red, so I will wait, and this is not broken my this candle ka high, so it is not confirming, the price is not confirming me that there is a uptrend here yet. Okay, so this particular point, probably you can see there is this high is broken here. Okay, the small movement actually, so you can't make out here, but my this high is broken, so this is confirming me that yes, there is a possibility of upside. Okay, so this is how the breakouts has to be seen. The now nothing is 100%, nothing is like holy grail system here. Whatever I'm saying, so now this particular place, it has broken this support. Okay, I'm not considered this as a support as of now, but okay, this particular place it has broken. Okay, now this is next candle is like a doji. Okay, but however, it has broken my earlier candle ka low, so ideally I would have gone short here. Okay, so I would have made a would have lost the stop loss probably here. So when changing the trend, now what is happening here is now let's see in the 5 minute chart. It will be easier for you guys. Okay. Now say consider we are like this. Okay, we have taken this trend first. Okay, now this was our zone. Okay, now the breakout has happened here. Okay, this one was a breakout. Okay, however, what has happened in this case is when the breakout has happened, that's where it is 5 minutes chart. What is happening is the when the breakout is happening, I should ideally go, and this particular point was actually there was a stop loss hunting, if you see. So what has happened is in this particular place, if I have to take an entry with this breakout, because the second candle is also confirming me there is a breakout. Okay, so my SL will be immediately here. Okay, so this is, so basically what I'm doing is the earlier candle low which was there, now this breakout I've taken, my earlier candle low was this 9140. Okay, so this will be my SL. Okay, and I will go for a long trade. Now in this case, what has happened is it has come down, it has hit my SL, and it has again gone back. Okay, now here what is happening is basically in this downtrend sloping trend, what is happening is now this trend, if I would have drawn this trend here. Okay, because it is confirm me some, okay, some trend is changing, and so what I will do is I'll basically mark these higher highs, and then I will trail with this particular thing. Now here what has happened is this is broken, this is giving me a SL hit. Okay, now here again there is a small zone which is getting created. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just keep on marking this zone, so I know, okay, there is a trend change which is happening, and when it is happening, okay, one SL is gone here, then I've gone here till here. Okay, Now here what has happened, it has taken a support. Now it is, it is kind of into this zone. Now this particular part is like confluence of two zones. Okay, so this become a support somewhere, strong support. Okay, if this is breaking, then it is coming back to the zone, then I would have gone short here. Okay, but what has happened is it is holding that particular level. Then I will wait for this to break out, and then I will start taking the trade on this. Now see, and then this momentum, when it is breaking, see, there are different ways of taking a trade. If you're taking a trade here, and waiting for this particular thing, and when the breakout is happening, either you go with this channel only. Okay, or else what people do is, there are certain people who only play with a breakout. So what they do is, that is the best way of trading up, not like me, this scalper, but this is the best way. Because when this kind of uptrend which is forming, and that uptrend gets broken, okay, so that is your biggest, that can give you a big move. Now here if you see this particular thing, okay, we don't go with this, uptrend is breaking and then it is going down, that is not the trend. Okay, but if at all this would have broken here. Okay, so now consider this particular part. This itself is giving you that clear communication that, this trend line is broken. Basically this channel is broken, it is an uptrend channel and it is broken here. Okay, the movement it will give you, it will be very, very big. Okay, so uptrend, so if it is a downtrend, if this would have broken here, this would have given an extreme fast movement here. Okay, that is another way of trading these channels. Okay. So I think I've covered all the questions. I'll just do one thing. If at all any other questions are there, you can just type in. Or else, what I will do is I'll just put you to the other strategy which we were discussing. Okay, our favorite Heikin-Ashi. Any questions on Heikin-Ashi also, you can come back. Any feedback or anything which you have identified or anything which is not working. Now, Heikin-Ashi yesterday. Okay. Now, what I have done is I made certain changes for my own trading style. Okay, and that is what I'm sharing it with you guys. Okay, I need to keep on doing those changes so that it can help all of us to make money. Okay, so the point was basically I keep on enhancing it or fine tuning that particular strategy. Okay, so that it can give me a quick money and good money. Okay, so what I did was I tested this particular thing on certain stocks. Okay, you can test it on your own stocks and then follow any strategy or anything. Okay, this is just for education purpose. You can make your own changes. This is just a guiding line for you guys. Okay, so what I did was, now we had this 50 WWMA. Okay, so what I did was I just wanted to make it basic because lots of people were not able to figure it out, how to find that particular WWMA, which is not there in most of the brokers website, or even on our TradingView website. Okay, so just to kind of make it simple for them, I just changed it to our basic 50 EMA and 9 EMA. Okay, now what I'm doing is 50 EMA is my confirming uptrend. Okay, so in this particular market also, if you have seen, your candles has kind of come to that 50 EMA and it has reversed. Okay, it has taken some support here. Okay, so this 50 EMA works really, really well. Okay, now the way I have to trade is basically, there's another strategy on Bank Nifty which I will upload it later. But so what I'm doing here is I'm using 9 EMA as my signal. Okay, and what I'm doing is, whenever the price is moving above, this candles are moving, just a 5-minute chart. Okay, whenever the candles are moving above this 9 EMA, okay, so I will take a trade. Okay, and what would be my stop loss? Now this strategy, there would be some stop losses which will hit. Okay, So don't worry about that. Okay, you can change your time frame from 5 minutes to 3 minutes or 2 minutes or whatever it is, just to cover up. Because Heikin-Ashi, what is going to happen is this is an average price. Okay, it is not given. It's not gonna give you live price. Okay, so you need to always remember this price is not the price which is there. Okay, at this particular point. Okay, so 9142, if it is showing here at 2 o'clock candle. Okay, now if you go here and say 2 o'clock candle, okay, this price would be different. Okay, so probably your entry will happen at 9150. When we are looking at that particular candle, it was looking like this. Okay, so that is where it is important that we understand what is Heikin-Ashi. But what we are doing is we are taking an entry. Okay, the earlier candle low, whichever is there, okay, that will be my stop loss. Okay, so now this particular place I have taken an entry, or this particular, as soon as it crosses this particular 9 EMA, I'm taking an entry. And the earlier candle low will be my SL. Okay, and then what I do is I will just continue this particular trade till the time the another candle which is coming in and breaking, the candle which is breaking like this, it has to break this 9 EMA, it has to break. Okay, this is the point I'm going to exit. Now in this particular setup I did not get any exit. Okay, now the point which I was talking about, the SLs. Okay, what is going to happen is here the entry was there. Okay, it hit the SL immediately. Okay, so this would have given you some loss here. Okay, now this would have given you entry here, this would have given you, so you would have exited probably at maybe 5-10 points losses only. Okay, because this candle is low, it is not going to give you the exact price here. Okay, so it is definitely, it would have hit some stop losses. Okay, but now these sideways days also, so what happens is I generally do it for 5-10 points. Okay, so when if I have a target like this, okay, so if I enter 8918, okay, and it is not broken. Okay, this is not a breaking thing, this will be my break. Okay, so I'm just waiting for this red candle to kind of form below this. Okay, so that is a point at which I will exit this particular thing. Okay, so if I would have entered somewhere here 8912 and would have exited probably here. Okay, still it has given some 80 points. Okay, so this is how I'm checking. There's another thing which is there, guys. When it gives you that kind of momentum, it will give you a very big move. Okay, some stop losses will hit, some places it will take your 5 points, 10 points here and there. Okay, just play with one lot here and probably you can see there is a huge thing which is there. Okay, so overall in the month you have to be positive, that is the thing which is there. Okay, so this is what update I wanted to give it to you. Okay, any further things which are there, just let me know. Any other questions on this strategy or any other thing which are there, we'll quickly cover up in next 5 minutes because we are already late. So any other questions, guys? If no questions, then we'll wind up the session. Do share your feedback on the webinar, your other things we will anyways keep on discussing on the group. Just a request that we can share our learnings on the group, so that everybody learns from it, everybody makes money out of it. Okay, even if it is our mistakes, why we have done a mistake and how we can cover up those mistakes. If we cover those things also, it is going to be very useful for the people. Because there are lots of common mistakes we do it emotionally, or certain revenge trades or other things which we are doing it. So if we share it with the people, it is going to be very very helpful for all of us. Okay, um, so it is good that you guys are learning, you have shown interest in all the learning programs, whatever I'm doing. And there are people who are continuously pinging me that there has to be a learning session every week or anything which is there. So that is good that you continue learning. It's not about taking some tips from somebody and just following it blindly. That is not the point what we're trying to do. We are trying to learn on our own, and we try to make money out of it. Because see, the only point which is there is it is not about it is not easy to make money. Whatever you do, whatever job you do, or whatever you do, it is not easy to make money. The money will only come if you put little effort somewhere. Okay. And when you do the efforts also, you have to put a smart effort somewhere. Okay. So that's a point here. Okay. So just keep learning. Now I was talking about the strategy. Okay, I just wanted to show you how this setup would have given you money. Okay, so if at all you would have entered somewhere here also, and you would have waited, because it is kind of not given a break. If you would have entered here 8406 and 8800, so which is almost 300 400 points. Okay, this kind of move will cover your monthly whatever stop losses that are getting hit. It will be more than that actually. So you stick to one strategy, follow it. It will kind of help you to make money rather than moving around with the different things, and it can create the confusion. Yes. So that's it, guys. Thank you for your time. Okay. Good to see you guys.